guys, how's it going? This is Sly once again coming in with another video. So at the beginning of August, I decided I needed to get out. This was happening at the beginning of the year when all of my troubles was happening, and I really was like, you know what, it's time to actually start venturing out there. We went to EVO this year, and wow, what an amazing experience. Meet a lot of the people there to see what a lot of people do at EVO. It was a phenomenal experience. It's like Comic-Con, but with video games. And I'm not gonna lie, I had so much fun. And it wasn't because it was in Las Vegas. You know, Las Vegas is fun. And I know a lot of people go there to gamble, but for me, I don't really care. I usually go there to something to drink and relax and just kind of be around people that really have the same interests and hobbies as you do. It was so much fun. It really was a lot of fun. I can't tell you how much enjoyment I had, how much the feeling of camaraderie at this location was amazing. Not as person was being mean ass because you know I had people, even though I didn't participate in the tournament itself, come up to me and they saw what I was wearing. I was wearing my Dragon Ball Z hoodie and my shirt, and they would come up to me and go, you know, good luck in the tournament tomorrow. I was like, I'm not competing. They're like, even then, good luck. It was to see that kind of level of sportsmanship is amazing, and that shows you that in this world you're not alone when it comes to certain things like this. I definitely can tell you one thing. EVO in the month of August was really a thing where it really restarted a lot of things for me, a lot of passions for me. Back then, I used to play a lot of fighting games, and I really did. I used to play a lot of different fighting games. I used to go to tournaments for them. Didn't do too much, didn't make it to the finals or anything. But I played a couple matches, and I always had just the greatest time with people because they would sit down and teach you, like, I saw you do this. Yeah, why not try use this? Or why not try to do this instead? And it was such an blast and such an honor to go there and just meet those kind of people again. I kind of got out of it because I just self-doubt and depression really just was the thing about it. And also it was just I didn't have the time, because when you have to play fighting games, like with any game, you have to put hours into it. And at the time I was going through a lot, and I just couldn't devote myself as much as I would have done. So it really was a turning point. Really, the last 2 years have really been a turning point where I've been kind of putting myself back into that scene. Not good at, needless to say, but I do have a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of great people, like I said. I got to meet Maximilian, which was an honor. If you don't know him, he has a YouTube channel by Maximilian Dude. Really an inspiration to, I think, a lot of people out there, that you can, if you put yourself towards it, you actually put some effort and time into things, you can grow into something amazing. It's just not gonna happen overnight. It won't happen in 24 hours. It's gonna have to take some time. And it was an honor to meet him. I did not know he was that tall. But it was crazy. I was floored. I got to meet Kenny, another crazy rambunctious dude on the channel that every once in a while guest stars with him, and it was just great. It was a great experience to meet these guys, and it really started kickstarting something back in me. This fire, this passion to start doing these things. Really, Vegas kind of helped me open my eyes a little, and not because of, oh my gosh, there's so much, blah blah blah. No, it was more of the question: do I want to be doing the same things for the rest of my life, or do I want to actually start doing something new? Do I want to kickstart my life in a direction that is positive for myself and other people? There will be shortcomings. There will be failures. I'm not always going to win. That's how it goes. That's how life goes. You're not always going to win the fights, but do you really want to either put the effort in to lose, or do you actually want to succeed and do something great with your life? And I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do more of that instead of just sitting around just doing nothing at all. And that's the biggest thing, especially with, like I said, restarting the channel, being more honest with myself than trying to sugarcoat things. I've always tried to sugarcoat things because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but the thing is, people are going to get hurt even if you were to tell them an absolute lie. And I'd rather not. I'd just rather be honest. I'd rather be truthful with my community and people than rather telling a lie. You know, we had fun though. Me and Tanner. We drank quite a few. Went dancing. There was a great bar that was doing an 80s night, so we went dancing. Then we went to EVO. Like I said, we got to play the giant Marvel Superheroes cabinet from Arcade1Up. Wow, that was big, and I rightfully got my butt handed to me by Tanner, which I was mad about because if it was on a regular controller, the choice would have been turned. But when you're trying to play a big thing here, you're trying to do the motions and push your arm down on the button. It was just a different experience entirely, and I was like, okay, this is not fair. What's going on here? And then you get to see how many people were just, like I said, just so nice. I didn't really meet a person that was like really nice. You met people that really did care about not only the community, they wanted to introduce you to the game. I had some people come, look at me and ask me if I wanted to join their game, and I did. Thoroughly, I got my butt handed to me, but that's okay. It's a learning experience, and you gotta learn how to take the L's with the W's, and you will take a lot more L's until you learn how to get to the W's. You gotta build yourself up. You gotta build everything up. But what Vegas really did teach me was that I don't want to be doing the same thing for the rest of my life. To continuously start something and then give up because I feel as if I can't do it. And that's not how I think life should work, or the philosophies of people should work. If you feel like you can do it, put your best foot forward. And Vegas really opened my eyes to that, and it wasn't just because, oh, there's my phone, ooh, I got a ringtone. Ooh. Yeah, that from Vegas. It was the fact, if you want something more for life, you have to actually start working for it, and it doesn't just come to you overnight. Nothing comes to you overnight. I know a lot of people look at people and say, well, this guy got this done in like a month, and he's got all this, he's got this, he's got this. That's some people. There's some people that have that kind of charisma. That's some people that have that courage. But you cannot mask your life to compare it to theirs. And if you think, oh, well, I'm too old to do this, no, you're not. I felt that way about cosplaying. I didn't start until literally when I was 27. And here I am at 28 with three different variants of what I would like to do, and I'm going to keep going at it. This year has not been a good year, needless to say, but when the month of August rolled around, it's been something that's helped me understand myself and helped me understand a lot more of who I need to be, who I want to be. And that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. And I think what we really need to take into account that we want to do more with our lives is to actually look at the stuff and what we need to do with everything in our lives. So that's really what my EVO trip turned into. My EVO trip was soul searching, having fun playing video games, of course, being an adult or being a man-child and drinking. I got people coming up to me and like, hey, you want to go to the strip club? I'm like, no, thank you. That seems like a trap, and I rather keep my kittens. That was my timer. So once again, that's what happened at EVO. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate those that have been supporting me and telling me to get my ass up and actually start doing something. And to you guys, I'm very grateful to you guys. So once again, this is Sly. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're keeping your dreams alive. I hope you're doing well out there, because it only gets better from here. Alright, I'll talk to you later.